Hi, my name's Katie, and I'm one of the attorneys at the Liker Law Firm. And one of the questions that we get asked a lot is, how soon can you file for a bankruptcy again? And the answer is, it depends. You can technically always file for a bankruptcy, but there are waiting periods if you want to be eligible for a discharge. If you previously filed a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, the waiting period before filing another Chapter 7 would be 8 years. If you previously filed for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy and you now want to file for a Chapter 13, the waiting period is 6 years. If you previously filed for a Chapter 13 and you want to file for another Chapter 13, the waiting period is 2 years. If you previously filed for a Chapter 13 and you now want to file for a Chapter 7, the waiting period is 6 years. Now, it is important to note that the waiting periods are from filing date to filing date. So if you filed a Chapter 7 bankruptcy on, say, March 1st, 2004, you would be eligible to file again on March 2nd, 2012. The discharge date is completely immaterial for this. The waiting periods are also only applicable if you received a discharge. If for some reason your Chapter 7 case was not discharged or your Chapter 13 was dismissed prior to completion, you would not need to worry about the waiting period here because you were not discharged. It is important to note that if you're filing for a second case, if there are any unpaid court fees from your first case, those would need to be paid in full, and you may not qualify to pay your court fees in installments. So you may be required to pay your past due court amounts as well as the current court amounts in full, or your case could be dismissed. The other thing you want to consider is, depending on how recently you filed for bankruptcy protection, the automatic stay may or may not be automatic in some cases. In some cases, we'll have to file for that stay. In other cases, it would apply, but it would only be for 30 days. However, in a case like that, your attorney can do a motion to extend that automatic stay to protect any assets that you might have. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a consultation, please feel free to contact us.